A couple days ago was the official launch of the MiniGame Challenge. In this challenge, you are to create a minigame that lasts 3 to 5 minutes, is playable by 2, 3, or 4 players, and ends with stack ranked player scores, with the highest being the winner. You will have until April 5th to create your minigame. You can collaborate with as many people as you'd like and work on multiple minigames. Scoring will be 1/3 fun for all, with equal chance of winning, 1/3 social, engaging players with each other, and 1/3 simple, easy on new to VR players. You'll also want to avoid flashing lights, long falls, and make sure it works with both slide and teleport motion. 3 winners will be announced Friday, April 9th, and the winning worlds will be strung together as a playable series in the plaza. Make sure it's appropriate for all ages, doesn't use intellectual property owned by others, think music and pop culture references. You will also want to be innovative. Try not to recreate the wheel. Have a clear start time and end time. Make sure that the players can sense how much time is left throughout the game, and make sure the instructions are very clear. To submit your minigame, you need only include hashtag minigame in the title. For instance, our minigame is going to be hashtag minigame egg hunt. While we've covered most of the important instructions here, I have linked all the rules and event details in the description, and I highly recommend you check those out as you continue growing your idea. You'll also want to check out the following sample worlds by Waffle and Vu: Last Candy Standing, Monkey Moves, and Dragons. These are not completely in line with the rules, but they are a great spot to gain inspiration. Waffle has said they are working to make these worlds compatible with the rules, so expect to see them updated in the coming weeks. Please do not hesitate to ask questions about something you're working on that you'd like help with. I'd be happy to make a tutorial, or I can even pop into your world as a collaborator to help. You'll also note that I've created a free template. You're welcome to have access to that. There's more details at the end of this video. To get you started, I'd recommend the following videos, and you'll see a few more released in the coming weeks to get you started with your minigame. The multiplayer scoreboard. This will be essential for having player scores. The countdown timer. I highly recommend our advanced timer as it displays both minutes and seconds. We have lots of great tutorials for you to learn from, so feel free to look through the channel. And don't forget to check out the tutorials inside of Horizon. They just recently got a new update, and they are now very slick with audio rather than the old text instructions. The minigame challenge is amazing, and I want to be able to make sure as many people can participate as possible, so I've created this template world for you to use. And you'll see that we've got it set up for 4 players. We've got a scoreboard, we have game rules, we have a start button. When you spawn in, we all spawn in here where you can see your scores with the time remaining. We've also got these balls that when they go in will increase the score by 10 points. And you can see a high score is also saved. On the wall, we have our game rules. So you have 3 minutes to get the most points, or the first person to 300 points. It's a pretty simple game, but you can now augment this to make your own mini game and compete in the competition. I hope this helps you get started. If you want a copy, just ask. Add me in Horizon. I'll give you collaborator access so you can import this into an empty world. Look forward to seeing what you guys create. For those of you looking to create this on your own, definitely check out our scoreboard tutorial and our countdown timer. Things I want to note is for the scoreboard, instead of using the tilde as we did in the scoreboard video, we've now used these dashes. This represents how many characters are in the string, and this allows the string to be the right size. Until there's an update to the text system allowing us to use font size, this is definitely going to be the best way to make sure it comes out being the right size. We've gone and looped this timer into multiple text objects, so that way the timer is displayed in 5 places, all simultaneously. And we've also set it so that this timer specifically is being set to a space bar when it's not in use. One last really important thing to note is that on player enter and exit events, we have a boolean representing whether the player is on or off. And so when they exit, we turn it to false, and when they enter, we turn it to true. If we used get player from index, but the player wasn't there, it caused a fatal error in the script. And I don't think that's the intention. So for now, this is kind of a workaround to a bug, but it's definitely worth noting that if you're trying to get an index for a player that's not online, you're going to have, basically your script's going to stop running. At least that was my experience. So hopefully that's a bug that gets fixed. Otherwise, just make sure you have all these booleans set up for each player to check and see if they're online. Other than that, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And if you'd like access to this, I can add you as a collaborator so you don't have to recreate the wheel. I look forward to seeing what you guys create. Bye!